is Regine going to transfer to ABS-CBN and leave her career in GMA7? This is her answer. Asia's songbird and one of the Philippines' finest singers, Regine Velasquez has no plans to transfer or switch stations. The Kapuso singer and actress has been with the GMA7 network for nearly 4 decades now, and she said that she is already happy and comfortable with her mother network. In an interview with Pep, Regine Velasquez stood firm with her decision to stay despite the fact that majority of the well-known singers formerly under GMA have already jumped over the fence. Some of these singers are Kyla, J.R., Jonalyn, Chris Lawrence, and even her husband, singer and songwriter, Ogie Alcazar. When asked what her reason for staying is, she jokingly answered, "But aside from the hefty compensation, Regine has a lot more reasons to stay. GMA7 has been generous to me with everything. I was given time to be a mom to my child. I was given time for myself to lose weight. I'd be more comfortable with my projects. They've been very lenient with me." She also added that the network allows her to be part of her shows as a creator and not just as a talent. "I don't know what that is. I'm given choices. I'm given also artistic hand on whatever project I choose to accept." So, Gusto Koyun. She also opened up about her upcoming show, Full House Tonight. She related that she is given a hand to be part of the decisions and the pre-production phase, which is a big thing for her. Regine Velasquez has enjoyed being a host in Pinoy Pop Superstar, Next Big Star, and Sarap Diva, which she has been running for 5 years now as a host. She was also cast as a lead in Kim Samsoon and Diva as an actress, all under the Kapuso network. Truly, the Songbird's career is still flourishing in the network and she is satisfied with that. What do you think about Regine's decision to stay in GMA network? Followed by the news. Disgusting. Drunk traffic enforcer tries to take this man's license and threatens him for no apparent reason. A Facebook user who goes by the name Jason Galindez recently posted a video of a traffic enforcer who threatened him and his companion after making them pull over for no apparent reason. The video is accompanied by a photo of the plate number of the traffic enforcer's motorcycle. Galindez's post was captioned as follows: "Parading po natin sa taas to head office NGPNP tama po ba yung pinakita sa amin ng Pakalalang police." The Facebook user intended to reach higher officials of the government. He hopes to show the public the seemingly despicable behavior displayed by the traffic enforcer in question. Galindez also wanted to know if traffic enforcers are allowed to treat citizens the way his companion was treated. The clip runs for about 3 minutes. Judging from the video, it is obvious that the traffic enforcer was intoxicated when he asked the driver to stop. The traffic enforcer also failed to provide Galindez and his companion with any legitimate reason for pulling them over. He only kept on insisting his supposed right to do so. He also fired out a bunch of words that sounded like unrecognizable threats. He was obviously too drunk to communicate sensibly. As of this writing, 5,767 Facebook users have shared the video. Commenters who sympathized with Galindez agreed that the traffic enforcer's despicable behavior must not be ignored by higher-ranking officials. Do you have any similar experiences with wayward traffic enforcers? Let us know in the comment section. Followed by the news. CPP hits Duterte for arbitrarily terminating peace talks. The Communist Party of the Philippines, CPP, on Wednesday hit President Rodrigo Duterte for arbitrarily terminating peace talks with its umbrella organization, the National Democratic Front of the Philippines, NDFP. In a searing critique of the president, the CPP condemned Duterte for his abrupt backpedaling on the peace process, calling him a double-speaking thug who only recognizes his own rules. Duterte has gone berserk and upturned the entire peace process facilitated by the Royal Norwegian government, the CPP said. It added, he has wasted the achievements attained in peace talks over the past few months. He has crushed the people's aspiration to carry out peace negotiations as a means of resolving the roots of the ongoing civil war. The CPP's statement is the first time the group has acknowledged the end of peace talks since Duterte announced its termination Saturday. While the communist group had earlier reacted to news of the peace talks' end, it initially said it was willing to continue the negotiations despite Duter's statement. The group, however, has since changed its tune. Following the administration's suspension of the Joint Agreement on Safety and Immunity Guarantees, JASIG, on Tuesday, negotiations between the two parties have come to a complete halt. Related, GOVA terminates JASIG, issues lookout bulletin versus NDF consultants. The CPP also denounced the government's arrest of an NDF peace consultant detained last Monday, prior to the president's official suspension of the JASIG. It warned against the rearrest of other NDFP consultants released by the government. Not only will rearresting the NDFP consultants be a gross violation of the JASIG, it will also be the height of treachery and will prove him incapable of respecting agreements, it said. The CPP said there are no grounds for the arrest of its consultants, who are out on bail. It added, rearresting the consultants without outstanding court orders would be a violation of the law. The group said peace negotiations under the Duterte administration were all talk and no action. It said contrary to Duterte's claims of having done everything to advance the peace talks, the president committed very little to its development. The consultants were never completely free as they constantly were under threat of rearrest the moment the peace talks did not go along his whims, the CPP said. It also accused Duterte of siding with the U.S., despite the president's pronouncements detailing otherwise. The CPP added, Duterte's declaration of an all-out war versus the CPP only sets the stage for even more human rights violation by the administration. Judging by his record in his opulent Hokhang, Duterte's all-out war is bound to set his fascist dogs in the AFP in a wild spree of human rights abuses against the people and gross violations of civil liberties, it said. Despite this, the CPP said it would continue to fight for its cause. Duterte's declaration of an all-out war is an empty taunt. All past reactionary regimes have dreamt of defeating the NPA and the People's War. All have failed, the communist group said. The communist group said with the antagonism fostered by the president's war on drugs, it's only a matter of time before people side with the revolution. It called on Filipinos to build a united front against Duterte, and to vigorously oppose the alleged militarization and extrajudicial killings taking place in the president's worsening tyrannical rule. Duterte to visit Cebu on March 2. President Rodrigo Duterte will be in Cebu on March 2 to lead the groundbreaking of the Cordova-Cebu City Link Expressway. Secretary Adelino Sitoy of the Presidential Liaison Office said that the ceremony will be attended by officials of Metro Pacific and Cebu City Mayor Tomas Osmeña. Sitoy said that Duterte is happy with the project because this is the first bridge project that will be started and completed during his administration. The bridge, Sitoy said, will be constructed by the Metro Pacific in the amount of P28 billion. It is expected to be completed in 2020. The former Cordova mayor, who was appointed as presidential liaison officer by Duterte last year, said that the construction of the bridge is the first local government unit initiated under the Public-Private Partnership, PPP. Sitoy recalled that in January 2015, the Cordova Municipal Council passed the PPP ordinance, the first of its kind in the entire Visayas and Mindanao. In August 2015, Sitoy said that Cordova received an unsolicited proposal from Metro Pacific. A bidding process then followed, with Metro Pacific coming out as the winner. According to Sitoy, once the bridge will be operational, Cordova and Cebu City will receive a share of 1% each from the gross collection of toll fees for 35 years. After this period, Sitoy said Cordova and Cebu City will jointly own the bridge. Published in the Sunstar Cebu newspaper on February 9, 2017. President Rodrigo Duterte will be in Cebu on March 2 to lead the groundbreaking of the Cordova-Cebu City Link Expressway. Secretary Adelino Sitoy of the Presidential Liaison Office said that the ceremony will be attended by officials of Metro Pacific and Cebu City Mayor Tomas Osmeña. Sitoy said that Duterte is happy with the project because this is the first bridge project that will be started and completed during his administration. The bridge, Sitoy said, will be constructed by the Metro Pacific in the amount of P28 billion. It is expected to be completed in 2020. The former Cordova mayor, who was appointed as presidential liaison officer by Duterte last year, said that the construction of the bridge is the first local government unit initiated under the Public-Private Partnership (PPP). Sidoy recalled that in January 2015, the Cordova Municipal Council passed the PPP ordinance, the first of its kind in the entire Visayas and Mindanao. In August 2015, Sidoy said that Cordova received an unsolicited proposal from Metro Pacific. A bidding process then followed, with Metro Pacific coming out as the winner. According to Sidoy, once the bridge will be operational, Cordova and Cebu City will receive a share of 1% each from the gross collection of toll fees for 35 years. After this period, Sidoy said Cordova and Cebu City will jointly own the bridge. Published in the Sunstar Cebu newspaper on February 9, 2017. Duterte to attend third bridge groundbreaking. President Rodrigo Duterte is expected to grace the groundbreaking ceremony for the Cebu-Cordova toll bridge on March 2. This was revealed by former Cordova Mayor Adelino Sidoy, who is the current head of the Presidential Legislative Liaison Office, PLLO. Sidoy said he was only informed about Duterte's attendance last Tuesday. "I'm planning to bring him to the SRP, South Road Properties, so he can get a view of Shell Island as well as the flag that will be used in the groundbreaking," he told Cebu Daily News in a phone interview yesterday. Aside from Duterte, Sidoy said some cabinet members also expressed interest in attending the ceremony. So far, Sidoy said the president still has no itinerary for his Cebu visit. John G. Gonzales, Chief of Staff to Presidential Assistant for the Visayas Michael Dino, said they were also notified about the visit. Francisco Bimbo Fernandez, Executive Assistant of Cebu City Mayor Tomas Osmina, also affirmed the president's visit but at an earlier date, or on February 15. President Duterte will be here to inaugurate the Cebu and Cordova sides of the toll bridge, he said in a press conference in the morning. The anticipated visit will be Duterte's third to Cebu since he assumed office in July 2016. Duterte's first visit to Cebu was in August last year to meet with and speak before soldiers at the Armed Forces of the Philippines Central Command Headquarters in Camp Lapu-Lapu, Lahag, Cebu City. His second visit was last month for a stopover dinner at the Mactan-Bonito Ibun Air Base with Governor Hilario Davide III. Duterte had dropped by Cebu after visiting the families affected by Super Typhoon Yolanda in Tacloban City. Metro Pacific Tollways Development Corporation, the toll road unit of Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, signed in April 2016 an agreement for the P27.9 billion Cebu-Cordova Bridge project through a joint venture with the local governments of Cebu City and Cordova. The project involves the construction, operation, and maintenance of an 8.25-kilometer bridge that will link Cebu City to Mactan Island via Cordova. Fernandez said he was happy to announce that the groundbreaking for the project will finally take place as the bridge was seen to decongest traffic in Mondo City, leading up to Mactan Island. 80% of those going through Mondo are not from Mondo. They either go to the airport on Mactan Island or to Consolacion, he said. Set to be completed in 2020, the project is intended to decongest traffic on Mactan-Mondo Bridge and the Marcelo Fernan Bridge. The toll bridge will be located around 7.5 kilometers south of the Mactan-Mondo Bridge and will soon rise from the Cebu South Coastal Road, crossing the Mactan Channel to Mactan Island. The third bridge will have 2 lanes in each direction and will include the main bridge structure, viaduct, causeway, roadway and toll facilities. Thank you for viewing videos. My channel regularly posts new videos. If you remember registered channels to receive the latest announcements, please. Thanks.